Hello. I'm taking the morning off today for a little relaxation and a little self-care. Let's do this. One of my New Year's resolutions was that background noise that you're hearing would be the tea kettle boiling, and I tried as hardest as I could to get rid of that background noise because it's really bugging me, but I couldn't do that without messing up the whole audio. So that is what that noise is. Was actually to do what I love a lot more in reading. I've grown to love it so much. I'm happy to report that I've read like 4 or 5 books. I've made time to read 4 or 5 books throughout January so far. I mean, January's not done yet. I'm now starting The 5 People You Meet in Heaven, which I've been wanting to read for a very long time. But I'm just having so much fun reading. Like, it's so fun to go into like a world in the book and like not escape, but like I don't know, you just go into a different world, and like while you're reading the pages, you see life differently, I guess. Like, I read one, the tea's about to boil. I read one called Beyond the Map Stars, and that was probably my favorite book I've read in a long time. It was just so inspiring, and like really inspires you to go for it. Like, go for what you want to do. Don't let people's opinions hold you back. And it was just so good. Like, I haven't read a book like that was that good in such a long time. It was really good, and I loved it. And I definitely would recommend it. If you haven't read it, I definitely recommend reading Beyond the Map Stars. This one was recommended to me, so I'm reading it, and I'm very excited to. I feel like I'm getting deja vu from this book, like I've read it before, like 10 years ago maybe. I don't know, the storyline and the plot just sounds so familiar, but I don't remember reading it, but I feel like I've read it. Weird. There's the tea! Today I'm gonna go for Supreme Matcha Green Tea. Another book that I also did read this month, which I'm very happy I read it, was The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I heard such mixed reviews on that book. Like, I heard some people say it was really good and it was life-changing, and then others say it was alright. But I read it, and personally, it might just be because I'm obsessed with acting, and like I wanted to do that for such a long time. I wanted to do acting, like in Hollywood and stuff, and like I've been to LA, so I feel like when I read that book, it brought back all those things, and that's why I felt like I liked it that much. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9, only because it was really good, but, you know, you want the perfect book to be a 10. But it was really good, and I personally loved it, and it's probably because it brought back all the things that, like, I've always wanted to do. So it kind of felt like I was, like, going into that world, which felt really cool. And it was also very eye-opening to that world, too, which is something that I think is good to know about, that I didn't know about. I mean, like, you hear about it, but like reading it in a book, like hearing how people get where they got, it's like, it's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. There's this show I watched in October called The Secret Life of Sulphur Springs on Disney Plus, and they left it off at a really bad cliffhanger. Season 2 just got uploaded. Like, I think it was like 2 days ago. Honestly, this show is just so good. Like, I thought it would be scary, and I don't like scary stuff, but it wasn't scary. It was like suspenseful with a little bit of mystery. It's a Disney show, so it can't be that extreme. Time for my lunch of the day. We got some chili, some yummy veggie chili. A little bit of Violife mozzarella cheese, my all-time favorite cheese brand right there. Can't forget the nutritional yeast though. That's a game changer. For the record though, because that chili was so good, had like 2 bowls, I loved it. It was so good. If you have not seen this movie, you absolutely need to watch it. Parental Guidance, out on HBO, so good. These are no joke. You're right, Kyla, they're really not. 10. All right, halfway through with the day. I have 2 more workouts to do and then stretching. At least the next one is a dancing one, and it's her new dancing one, and it's by far my favorite dancing one. All right, 15 minutes, old but gold. Dance cardio. Let's kick it. This dance video is probably my favorite one that she's made in a while. Like, it's so much fun, and I really get into it. I'm about to show it in like a few clips. But this one is just so much fun, and it's really groovy. Into crap. Woo! He's a robot. Robot break! Woo! This one for real got me out of my comfort zone because that dance made me feel like, oh, this is weird but fun. I just wanted to hop on here before the day was over just to sign off for the night. It was a nice rest day. It was a nice reset day. It was a nice makeshift self-care day. I don't know, but it was a good day. Now it's time to go.